So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thought I would do a get ready with me. I have some new products to try out. So last week I did a video on the TirTir foundation and I used the TirTir Milk Toner as my base. I'm going to use this as my primer again today because when I used it last time, my skin was super glowy. I think what happens is over time, some sort of reaction happens with the toner and your base product that your skin just looks glowy from within. Today I'm going to try the new Dior Stick Foundation. I bought the same color I use in my concealer, which is 2CR. If I was on a desert island, only allowed to bring one thing, this would probably be it. It corrects any sort of imperfection, and someone like me who's got red undertone and some rosacea, this never fails me. It always looks beautiful. It goes on really smoothly. It does have a bit of a fragrance. It smells kind of rosy. Not my favorite. I don't like a lot of scent in my base products, but I'm not going to hold that against it. So for my foundation brush today, I'm going to use the Mario F1. Last week in my video, I did a review of his Soft Pop blushes, which are spectacular, by the way. I tried out his foundation brush because everyone's raving how great it is. It really is that good. So I bought a second one so I can have one for my foundation and one for my blush. I know how that sounds. So why the F1 is so great for cream products is because the little short end here has stiffer bristles. So when you pick up a cream product like the blush, it stays on the tip of the bristles. And that way, when you go to apply it, you can be very precise where you want to place it. Then you take the other end and you can smooth out the product. I don't normally recommend expensive brushes to people because I think if you go to the drugstore, you go to Winners, you'll find really good brushes at a much better price. But if you are looking for a foundation brush, I would recommend spending the money and buying the Mario F1 brush. That just glided on. And the brush is so smooth. So you can pat the product in using this brush, or you can just glide it over your skin. Foundation just blended in there really nicely. It's a very smooth application. Wow. It covers up all the red, all the imperfections, and it looks really pretty on the skin. It's more like you're getting a little bit of skincare and foundation mixed in together. I really do like that. That is really pretty. But it doesn't look super heavy and it doesn't feel heavy. It's giving me a really nice base to apply my makeup to. Not that this is a new product. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I just haven't used it in a while. I got the shade Auburn. I use the Hourglass one a lot. Sephora brand has a really good one as well, but that's the one I broke this week. I went to the drugstore to try and find a palette to show you guys. I did see this brand. It's called Jason Wu. Kind of summery, kind of fall looking. What really intrigued me are these 6 down here at the bottom. I'm going to take the yellow color right there in the middle as my base shade, just to counteract some of the red I have on my eyelids. I'm going to dip into this shade here. I'm going to use that as my transition color to build the shape that I want. Because my eyes are hooded, I like to go above my crease and make them look bigger than they really are. That next shade there, just to deepen out, brought it in just a little bit there. Then I'm going to dip into that green color there on the bottom, just on the little bottom part of my lid. I'm going to take some of the white there in the corner. I'm going to use that to highlight under my brow bone there. Press some on the front third of my eye. In that very dark color, a little stenciler brush, just the first third. I don't have a new bronzer to show you guys, so I just used my Charlotte Tilbury to bronze up the perimeters of my face. I don't have a new eyeliner either, so I just use the black out of my Soft Glam palette. I'm going to apply some concealer. This is from Haus Labs. No new mascara, but I am going to use my Prime Lash mascara. And I always go right to the root and wiggle it up. It really is going to look like you have a lot more eyelashes than you do. It's crazy. I got a little carried away and I added some black eyeliner in my waterline because I just feel like the look needed it. So I have been on the lookout for a new compact for a while now. For the past 30 years, I've been carrying the MAC Fix Plus compact. Not the same exact one, I obviously get new ones. But what I like is that you flip up the bottom and the sponge is kept separately. So it keeps your sponge cleaner. Not a lot of brands do this. For today, we're going to try the Easy Bake and Snatch by Huda Beauty. So there's the powder. Underneath, they have the sponge pocket. This is the sponge that comes with it. This is super small. And considering it has all this space, I would have hoped for a bigger sponge, to be honest. I do have one of these little powder puff thingies. The sales girl at Sephora recommended the color Peach Pie because she said everyone has been raving how great this is. What was it? I thought it would be peachier. Oh, not bad, actually. That's not bad at all. I never powder my under eye area because I've got wrinkles and it's dry under there. If you add powder to this area and you're over 25, it's gonna crack. And I'm really curious to see what the powder looks like under the eye because it probably will brighten it. And for the video, I'll do it this time. Do you think that looks really pretty? Color itself, beautiful. I really kind of like that peach tone. For blush, I have the Unreal Liquid Blush from Hourglass. I bought the shade Vision. So it does say to shake really well. You push that little black piece in there, pushes the product up. That's what it looked like on my brush. You need to work quickly with this. It's pretty, I guess. Like that's really pigmented. Woo! And yeah, it dries down super fast. So be very quick after you apply it and start blending it out. For a liquid product, I'm surprised you don't have more playtime with it. And for lips today, this is from e.l.f. This is their lip oils. I bought the shade Rose Envy. Applicators are really nice. You can go all the way to the tip of your lip. You've got the flat side to apply to the lip, but if you turn it around to the other side, the tip there, you can actually use to outline your lips. So you don't even need a lip liner. This will do the trick. I'm going to take this highlighter from Haus Labs. This is Peach Quartz. I'm going to run a little bit down my nose just to add a little bit of shimmer there. I'm going to put some on the high points of my cheek. It's just because I over powdered. I like a little bit more of a glow. So the TirTir Milk Toner, absolutely fabulous. I absolutely love it as a primer. I don't know what it does, but it reacts with the makeup and over the next few hours, my skin is just going to look super glowy. Not sweaty, not greasy, glowy. If you're in the market for a really good toner and something to prep your skin with, highly recommend the TirTir Milk Toner. The Dior foundation. This is spectacular. If you are looking for something that's going to feel like a serum and it will blend out beautifully over your skin, whether you have some wrinkles, whether you have some texture, won't matter. This is amazing. Pricey? Yes. Worth it? Absolutely. The foundation brush from Mario, the F1, absolutely worth the price. This is an amazing brush. It does everything you're going to need it to do. This hard edge on the other side is perfect for placing blush or product onto your face. And then you have a beautiful blending brush on the other side. If you're looking for a really good foundation brush or even a blush brush, I would recommend the F1. This cute little eye palette I found at the drugstore from Jason Wu was really nice. It wasn't that expensive. I really do like the colors. Like I may have gone a little overboard in the color and maybe I've gone a little too dark today. I would totally wear this out during the day. This is my kind of eye look. The Jason Wu palette, I would recommend that. Eyebrow pencil from Anastasia Beverly Hills, always a classic, always gives you great brows. And as always, it has the spoolie on the end. Anastasia, always a great product. The Hourglass blush, not really my favorite. I don't think it's worth the money. It dries down super fast, so you have to be super quick with your application. I mean, literally, you got to dab it on and start rubbing it or it dries down like that. The color is pretty. I don't know, there's a lot of liquid blushes out there that I think you could find for a lot cheaper. To me, I really don't think it's worth the hype. I would skip this one. This is way better than getting one of these. The Easy Bake and Snatch Huda Beauty Compact. Love it. I absolutely love it. Now, it's a lot of powder for me. I don't normally wear this much, and definitely I would have never powdered under here. The formula is amazing, and it is very finely milled. The color Peach Pie was really nice. I think it really highlighted my face and it brightened up everywhere that I applied it. And I absolutely love that you have a place to put your powder puff. If you have oily skin, I think you'd really like this. It has a little more structure to it. It has a little more heft, I'm gonna say. Once you powdered, it would last all day. Peach Pie, beautiful color. I really thought it was gonna be too dark for me, but nope, did exactly what I wanted it to. The Haus Labs has beautiful highlighters. This lovely peach quartz has just enough sparkle to give me a little bit of light down the T-zone and some nice little bit of shimmer on the tops of my cheeks. That's what I want it to look like. The sun just hit the top of my cheeks. The e.l.f. lip oil, really good. This is very inexpensive that you can find at the drugstore. I really like the Rose Envy that I chose, and it makes my lips look juicy and kind of wet, which I really kind of like. This is what I want in a gloss, and it feels hydrating and nourishing. It doesn't feel dry or sticky. I don't like glosses that have some stick, like your hair is going to get caught in them if it gets caught in the wind, and I kind of feel like it's plumping up my lips a little bit because my filler has worn off and I haven't replaced it yet, but this makes it look like I do have some filler in my lips. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for getting ready with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.